What's up? What's good? My name is Professor Miles. They call me Professor Miles because I used to teach at Drexel University, but now I'm out here teaching life. And what I want to talk to you today, about your side hustle and how it's important for you to have a side hustle. We all have a day job, but we all need to have a side hustle. Something that's completely passionate for us, something that's automatic, and something that we think about, we want to do all the time. And push and promote that side hustle. It's important that you understand that, okay? So I was talking to, I heard there's a high school student out there who goes to Locke High, right? So shout out to Alan Locke High. I'm over in Los Angeles, man. I went to Crenshaw, so we used to have battle of the bands between Locke and ourselves all the time, man. But, moving forward, I want to talk to you about your side hustle because you want to write a book, and that's something that I have done, right? I work with a lot of different people who are building side hustles and are able to be influencers because they have a side hustle, and some of them have actually earned full-time day jobs doing their side hustle, whether it turned into an entrepreneurship for themselves or whether they were actually able to. So is becoming a person who has a passion turn into profit something that you want to do? Do you want to turn your passion into profit? Do you want to find a side hustle? Are you bored with the clubs? Are you bored with just the normal activities that your friends are doing? Right? I think it's important that you understand that you can have a side hustle. So I want to talk to you today about your side hustle. I'm going to make this quick. All right, because it's just about getting to the point for me. Here's a great book right here. You see this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite books of all time. Absolutely great, phenomenal book. Definitely go cop this book, read this book, right? And so that book's going to teach you how to be able to get a really good, rich mindset, okay? Now, when you wrote that book, Napoleon Hill wrote that book over 6 years while working in the White House. It was his side hustle. And then it became $1 million industry, and he was able to raise and get millions. Here we have Dream Gunter, right? So he was able to write the Man book. Phenomenal book. Self-published book, man. So with this book right here, man, Mr. Gunter. Now, Mr. Gunter was able to actually write that book on the side and create it. And that book is mostly pictures. It's not even really words. But his words are so powerful and dynamic, he doesn't need to have many. The quality is so high that the quantity can be decreased. And he shows pictures because we live in a picture and visual world. And what's important is that he was able to actually earn over $30K in a matter of 2 months writing that book, something he did on the side. And now he gets to go around the high schools, districts in Pittsburgh, school districts in Oakland, school districts in LA, and be able to actually coach people on manhood. All because his side hustle turned into his main hustle. I got another example right here, right? Pedagogy of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire. He was a professor full-time, wrote this book, and became Secretary of Education for the country of Brazil. His side hustle turned into a day job that was able to allow him to live and breathe what he wrote in this book. You see, I got tabs. I got highlights in this genre. Like, it's crazy because it's that good of a freaking book. I got one more for you. Right? Dale Carnegie, right? How to win friends and influence people. How to win friends and influence people. Wow. He wrote 15 different books just like that. They got the same cover and everything, just a different color, different title, different content. And he was able to turn that into a full-time business. You have a million examples. I'm working on a current job right now at Leaders Up, having an amazing time, able to produce great content for them. Wrote my book on the side. I published my book on the side. I wrote my book while I was a teacher at Drexel and I was advising at Drexel. So teaching was my original side hustle to being an advisor full time. And I had to add writing a book on top of that. So you can continue to do whatever it is that you want to do. You can continue to push forward. You can continue to have your side hustle. How? You need to get started. I know you're thinking about a title. No. First thing you want to think about with getting a book, writing a book, that I want you to think about specifically is, what do you want to say? And outline it. You outline a paper, just like you outline a paper. I need you to just bullet points. Outline what each chapter is going to be, what you're going to talk about in each chapter. Then after that, write 250 words every single day, and soon you'll have a book. You don't set out to write a book in one day. No, you set out to write 250 words at a time, and soon you'll have a book. Check mine out. Search self-education on Amazon. I guarantee you that bright orange book, that first one to pop up out of 77,000 options. My book is the #1 search result when you search self-education on Amazon.com. Check it out. Read it. Get the Kindle version so you can read it today. No games, no hesitation. Get straight to the point. Let's do it. Your side hustle and your passion is waiting for you. More importantly, we want to see it. I want to know what you want to write about. I want to read your book. Let me know. I'm ready. I'm helping other people write books. I helped this young lady get her book published, and now she has the #1 African poetry book. The #1 African poetry book on Amazon out of all the new releases. She just released her book like 2 weeks ago. You can do this. We're all doing this. I have a cousin in Atlanta who produces 30-page ebooks and sells them for like 99 cents. He gives some away for free just because. Thelonious C. Jones. Check him out. Thelonious C. Jones is out here producing book after book after book after book. He got courses on his book. That's how strong his side hustle is. Because he's really a real estate owner. And I was going to say agent, but he's an owner. He buys and sells his own property, fixes it up himself. You know, I don't know if he works in construction, but I feel like he does because he knows so much about it. So understand your side hustle can be your passion, it can be your dream, and it can stay on the side. Mine is staying on the side. But for these other authors, it turned into something tangible. It turned into a career in politics. It turned into a career as an author. It turned into a career being able to just create your own foundation. It turned into an entire school tour district consulting opportunity. I mean, there's opportunities out here. You need to go get them because the opportunities won't find you. You find them. Hustle, hustle, hustle hard. Peace, yo. Oh, also, what's your side hustle? Let's actually have this conversation. So leave me some comments below. I would love that, yo. Just tell me more about what your side hustle is, because you can do this. You know what I'm saying? I almost started cursing. You can do this though, right? Like, what's your side hustle? What are you dreaming about? What are you thinking about? What are you passionate about? And let's talk about the processes, because if it's not the same process for the book, I can help you figure out what that process is. And if not me, I know somebody who knows somebody. And you know what's important? What's important is that there's probably someone else watching this, but because you didn't comment, right? Now they don't know how to help you, but because you commented and you dropped a comment, they can know how to help you. They can give you feedback, and they'll probably do it right here on the actual YouTube page. Or also, you know, so just hop on and do that, man. I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being in my community. Thank you for adding value to my life. If you want more videos, let me know what type of videos you want. You can comment below. You can email me. You can hit me on Twitter or IG at Mr. Self-Education, or just search Professor Miles. It'll pop up either way. What's most important is that I want to understand how I can help you, because it's my goal to help 1 million people gain more economic sovereignty. So since I want to help 1 million people gain more economic sovereignty, I need you to let me help you. Right? Let me figure out how I can help you. And I ain't trying to give you $1, but if I can help you earn $1, if I can help you earn more money outside of however you're earning money now, giving you an opportunity to be able to establish a business for yourself, we can do this. There's businesses that we can start in 24 hours or less. And there's a passion waiting for you. And how long is your passion going to have to wait for you? Right? You could wait at a bus stop all day on the wrong day and no bus will show up. But on most days, you're right, it's coming. Every 15, 20, 30 minutes, every hour, right? You're waiting for opportunity. And when you get so good that you can figure out when opportunity is going to show up, you can show up to that bus stop right on time. That bus stop for your next journey to success. Peace.